What's going on, guys? MikeO back, and I've got a mail day and a card show recap all combined into one video. Hopefully you guys stick with me. Should be fun. Got some nice stuff to show off, so let's get started right away. The Philly show took place this past weekend. It's one of the big shows around here. It's definitely something I always look forward to. They hold it 3 times a year. It's a 3-day show that takes place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Typically, specifically for the December show, always like to go Saturday because it's just the bigger, the fuller day. Sundays are just tough because everyone's racing out to go catch all the football games and wrap up. And Fridays can just be tough with rush hour, and it's just not as full. And some of the dealers aren't even quite set up, or a few of them kind of hold out. So Saturday's when I like to go. Unfortunately, I wasn't available this weekend, so to have a chance to go, I had to go Friday night. The cool thing was I did go with my dad. The Philly show's been around for a long time. I think they advertise it as the oldest baseball card show in America, something like that. I don't know. You can check out the website, phillyshow.com or phillyshow.org. I don't know. Google it. But so it used to take place in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, and growing up I would go there with my dad all the time. Every time they had it, got autographs, checked out stuff, bought stuff. And it's been a while. He's never been to it since they moved it to Valley Forge. But he's retired now, and he's been kind of getting more interested in the hobby again. You know, he's got some extra time on his hands, so I was showing him my collection one day, and he definitely is... He's definitely catching the bug again a little bit, I can tell. So asked him if he wanted to go. Had a good time hanging out with him a little bit. Also ran into Ray from Philly. Always great to run into Ray. You guys should check out his channel. So saw some other people there that I know that aren't part of the YouTube community. But the Philly show was always a good time. And now that I've rambled about it for a few minutes, let me show you what very little I did pick up. Didn't pick up a lot, just kind of check things out. Did do a little bit of bargain hunting. Found some IP autos for $1 each. So Bobby Abreu, you can get his stuff. He's in a lot of products now this year, and his stuff's pretty cheap, but thought this was pretty cool. The, what is this, 2001 Topps auto. $1, can't turn it down. And this was a steal. Jim Fregosi, manager of the 93 Phils. Really good player in his day as well. This is on the 92 Topps, and this is the gold winner. So it's signed, and I'll definitely send that in the PSA. I've picked up a few Fregosis over the year. Manager of the 93 Phillies. A lot of people collect 93 Phillies around here, so it's just one of those things for $1. I couldn't turn it down. So I picked them up, and then, you know, the temptation was there to purchase a lot of stuff, but I've been buying a lot of things online, as you've seen in the mail day videos, so you have to kind of cap it. And I don't think the Philly show is the best place to buy singles anyway, unless you feel like diving for bargains in the dollar boxes. I mean, that's always great. But a lot of the singles, you know, obviously you can compete. eBay this time of the year is really good. People are putting their money towards Christmas gifts, so a lot of auctions are going cheap. And then I looked at a lot of wax, but again, you have to budget yourself. It's really important in this hobby. But my dad and I both did buy 1 box of the 2017 Topps Archive Signature Series Postseason Edition. They're just cheaper than the Active Player Edition, and honestly, I think you can get better stuff out of the Postseason Edition. I think they made more of it, and there's a lot of duds, but, you know, I thought it was worth a chance. And the prices have gotten cheaper. So this is what my dad got. He got a Juan Gonzalez. This is on a Topps Gallery card. So, you know, not one of the ones that you're shooting for, but also not bad. Gonzalez had a decent career, of course, and, you know, he's not worthless. I mean, there's a lot of guys who go for nothing. And I pulled Eric Davis. So I did not have an Eric Davis auto. So again, can't complain about it. It's not horrible. It's not one of the $3 ones. It's not one you're going to get your money back on either. Probably would have preferred Eric Davis on one of his older Reds cards, but this features him in the Cardinals uni, so not too bad. Again, someone I didn't have. So those are the cards I picked up. Bobby Shantz was signing there. I've gotten Bobby Shantz TTM. I've gotten him in person before, but, you know, I figured why not. Had some free autograph tickets, so got a few cards signed. This one is a 61 Topps. Terrible card for autographs, really dark. He signed over the dark spot a little bit too. This is the one my dad got signed. Bought this for like $1 at the show, so would not have been my ideal choice, but had the extra ticket, so did that. Then 55 Bowman, this one's sweet. Asked him to inscribe that one, 1952 AL MVP. Featured there in the Philadelphia Athletics uniform. Love those 55 Bowman cards, very cool. Shantz, I believe is, well, let's see, he was born in 25, so that tells you what you need to know there. Over 90 years old, still seems to be going strong, great guy, really courteous, talks to everyone. And this is my favorite here. This is a 1950 Bowman. Picked this one up, pretty decent shape, got it signed. That one I will get slabbed. I just think it'll be awesome in the collection. Love these historical guys. Philadelphia A had himself a really good career. Pitched for the Athletics, Yankees, and a number of other teams. Pitched for the Phillies briefly in '64. A year that clearly I don't remember because I wasn't around, but every older Phillies fan remembers. And my dad talks about it all the time. So, all right, now on to the mail. Got a few things that came in. Some of these came in a while ago. Let's take this one out of the plastic. This one is from Jared over on my Sports Card Marketplace Facebook group. He's also my PSA group. He had this Brady up and available, the 2005 Topps 50th. Beautiful looking card. Really like the look of it. Had it at a very reasonable price. So we worked something out, and he mailed this a while ago, but I kind of was keeping everyone's PSA submissions together, so I didn't pull it apart. But beautiful card for the collection. So Jared, thank you so much. And Jared, I'm not positive if you have a YouTube channel or not. If you do, let me know. I will post a link down below. Here's another pickup from Archive Signature Series, Roy Halladay on a Ginter. Beautiful addition to the collection. Not the one I was scoping out, but one that I got at what I considered a very reasonable price. Halladay's got a number of Ginters. Obviously, as a Phillies fan, I'm really striving to pick up one of the Phillies versions, but his Phillies stuff goes like crazy. His Phillies stuff really goes for a lot. It's just a big market here. Sports cards and memorabilia has a good market in Philadelphia. So they've been tough to come by. And then I like the old Blue Jays uniforms where they actually wear blue. I hate these uniforms. I think these are some of the ugliest uniforms in baseball history. Hate them. But got this one at a really good price. Got it for half of what most of them have been going for. Was actually surprised when the guy took the offer. So happy to add a Halladay Ginter to the collection. Doesn't mean I'm not looking for more in the future though. A few other things that came in real quick from Pepino Man. Sent me some cash. We made a little transaction. He bought a set from me. So that came in and he sent it in the in this card with the Tony Taylor card. So thank you, Mr. Pepino. Sent me a DVD, which I'll have to check out. And a few of these jumbo cards. Chase Utley and Adrian Gonzalez. Pepino Man, I believe, is a super collector of Adrian Gonzalez jumbo cards. So I will get that set out to you ASAP, Caesar. These came in from Denny. Sent these along with his submission, so thank you very much. A WizKids set that I will bust open and check out. A 1981 Topps Coca-Cola set. And then what appears to be an unopened pack of 1989 Pro cards. It's one of the minor league sets. And I actually realized on the back that I guess they were located right in Pottstown. So that's pretty cool. So I will be checking that out, see what I got there. And then finally, got a Christmas package in from Brad, 8671. So Brad's been blowing everyone's mailboxes up. I've seen people post stuff on Facebook. I've seen people post stuff in YouTube videos. So guys, check out Brad's channel. I will post his link down below. Great guy in the community, extremely generous. Big Dolphins fan, football collector. Does do some baseball and other sports as well from time to time, but definitely primarily football. And just, you can learn a lot watching his videos. Love when he does his football recaps, his thoughts on different things that are happening around the league, stuff that happens on and off the field. So Brad is a fantastic guy. And whatever you sent me, Brad, is way too much. Absolutely appreciate it. Sent me a note, said, "Hey Mike, hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy the cards. Your friend, Brad, 8671. So Brad, again, thank you. And we're going to bust this open and see what he sent. So we've got a Cole Stobbe auto, Phillies minor leaguer. We'll have to see how he turns out. The Phillies minor league system seems to finally have a good array of talent, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do this offseason. Personally, I'm hoping the Phillies just kind of, obviously they need to add some pieces slowly, but I'd like to see them go with the young guys, add a little veteran leadership out in the bullpen and also in the rotation, and then, you know, see where you are, evaluate the young guys, and then next year and the following year you can kind of go all in with, you know, acquiring veteran talent. So we got another Cole. That is a purple. That one's numbered to 250. Got a Dale Murphy here. That is pretty cool. Lumber Cuts. Numbered to 96. This is a sweet card. I'm just going to pull it out of the plastic because it'll reflect a little less. That is awesome. That's so cool. Dale Murphy. Lumber Cuts. Donruss. It's an awesome card. Numbered to 96. So I've told the story a few times on here. When the Phillies acquired Dale Murphy back in, God, I guess it was 90. Like, I was out of my mind excited. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and Dale Murphy was just such a star in my eyes. And the Phillies, you know, were acquiring this big star. I mean, now you look back and you realize he was towards the end of his career, of course, but he had a few productive years and was a lot of fun to watch, and that definitely made a lasting impression. And this is a beautiful looking card, very generous. Brad, thank you so much for that. That is very cool for the PC. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then still another pack of stuff here, and I see a Curtis Martin on the back, and I see a Nick Williams on the front. So this is incredible. This looks like a little packet of Phillies cards. Maybe these came from a break. Something's telling me maybe you did a Bowman Chrome break. So a Nick Williams purple, I guess it's called a purple shimmer. Nick Williams was really good last year when the Phils had him up. Got really overshadowed by Rhys Hoskins, but that's a beautiful card. This one's numbered to 150. So we'll see how Nick Williams pans out. I know there have been rumblings about what the Phillies will do this season, and they've looked at outfielders and stuff. So Nick Williams is one of those guys that could be the, you know, starting right fielder next year, or he could be a guy that they flip. Who knows? Here's a Sixto Sanchez, numbered to 150. Beautiful card. So this guy is born in, what's he born in? 1998, which is kind of scary, but I know like he's one of the Phil's top prospects. There's been a lot of comparisons to Pedro Martinez. The organization's very high on him. Pitchers, though, it's always too early to tell. Who knows? You know, it's all about health and how they develop. So it's hard to get too excited, but the guy certainly has some filthy stuff. And Maikel Franco, numbered to 150. Another nice card. So I did not have any of that Bowman stuff. So, Brad, thank you again. And then some Pats here. Got a Malcolm Mitchell. Would be nice to see him get back on the field. Definitely had a pretty solid rookie year. You know, numbers-wise, they weren't incredible, but he had some huge catches in the Super Bowl. You know, looked like a guy that was really promising, and this year he hasn't even played, so I'm hoping to see him get back on the field, especially with the injuries. Chris Hogan's been hurt, and now Gronkowski got suspended, deservingly so. We got a Brandon Cooks, numbered to 35, die cut. That's pretty sweet. That may be my first Brandon Cooks Patriots card, believe it or not. I really haven't bought a lot of football this year. I'd like to open something. If anyone has any suggestions of what to look into for Panini, I should just go out and just start buying some singles, because you can get so many inserts and parallels and stuff so cheap nowadays. But that's a beautiful looking card, so thank you. And here is a Curtis Martin, numbered to 199, jersey card out of Spectra. So a sweet one there. So nice, really nice card. And these are awesome. Brad, again, you've been blowing everyone up. So generous. Appreciate it. Love that Cooks card. That's awesome. Out of Spectra. Thick card too. Really like that one a lot. That Sanchez. I love the shimmers are just so nice. And I love the blue. The blue complements the Phillies colors quite a bit. And this Dale Murphy is outstanding. So Brad, thank you so much. All you guys who watched, I appreciate it. I know this is a 15-minute video, so sorry it took me a while, but Brad killed it, sent me some amazing stuff, and then I had the pickups and everything else. So, hey, there's a lot to comment on. Post your comments down below, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great one.